I'm Jackson Pearce, and sometimes I am wrong. So today I was talking to a friend about Holland, more specifically a book cover from Holland. I was trying to figure out how to say it is a Holland-based book cover. You know, the same way you might say that's an American book cover, or a Canadian book cover, or a French book cover. And I kept sort of spinning around, is it Hollanden or Hollandaise? I couldn't figure out how to say it. Which is when my friend said, it's Dutch, Jackson. Dutch. And I felt incredibly dumb because I have a college degree, and yet for some reason, with all of my heart, I thought the Dutch was sort of a cultural group and not necessarily a group of people from a specific country. It was not my finest moment, but you know, I am still glad that now I know the truth, and I will never call the Dutch Hollandaise again. Now, I've shared this embarrassing story with you to discuss the following. If you don't know something, you should ask. The only difference between ignorance and stupidity is a maintained choice. I think sometimes people either avoid or pretend to know more about something than they do because they're afraid to ask. They're afraid that if they ask about it, someone's going to judge them. And admittedly, sometimes people can be crappily judgmental when you admit to not understanding something they think you should understand. For example, in high school, I one time asked what a thesis statement was because I genuinely didn't know, and it was a requirement on the huge paper that was due. And my English teacher responded, "Oh, honey, if you don't know what a thesis statement is by now, you'll never be able to write." By the way, if you're watching this, Miss Chapman, how are things going for you these days? I'm just wondering, you know, just curious. Oh, this is the book that I wrote. Yeah, just thought you'd like to know. It's available. Even if someone judges you for asking the question, you're still better off having asked because now you have the answer and the knowledge. And you know, that judgmental person is still just an asshole. So YouTube viewers, stop pretending like you understand what's happening in the Middle East if you don't. Stop pretending like you know how football works or how STDs are transferred or how a bill becomes a law if you don't in fact know those things. Either do some research or ask somebody. You will be glad that you did. And if they tell you that you will never be able to accomplish something because you dared to ask a question, then kick them in the kneecap and go ask somebody else. Alright, thank you for watching. A special thanks to any Dutch viewers who hung around after I called you Hollandaise. I will never make the mistake again, and I will see you guys again on Thursday.